In a move that stirred intense debate across British politics, authorities have announced that net migration to the UK nearly halved last year. A record-breaking drop that might seem at first glance like a major achievement for Prime Minister Keir Starmer, but in reality, it's far more complex and controversial. Is Labour really behind the drop in immigration? Or are these the delayed results of Conservative policies? And is Starmer now paying the price for trying to outmaneuver Nigel Farage and Reform UK? Loudspeaker. But before we dive in, over 95% of our viewers watch without subscribing. If you enjoy in-depth political content like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, and help us grow this channel so we can keep bringing you top-tier analysis. In this video, we'll break down the numbers, policies, and consequences, and uncover what's really going on behind the UK's migration shift. According to the Office for National Statistics, ONS, in the year ending December 2024, 948,000 people arrived in the UK. 519,000 left. Which means net migration stood at 431,000. That's a massive fall from the record 860,000 just a year earlier, a 50% drop, the largest fall ever recorded in UK migration history. But here's the key point, these numbers mostly reflect the period before Labour came into power, meaning the decline is largely the result of policies set in motion by the previous Conservative government. Let's look at the details behind this sharp decline. A 49% drop in non-EU nationals arriving for work, that's 108,000 fewer people. An 86% drop in family members accompanying students, down by 105,000. A 35% drop in dependents of workers. All of this stems from Conservative policies, especially those introduced by former Home Secretary James Cleverly, including banning overseas students from bringing dependents, blocking care workers from bringing family members, tightening work visa eligibility. Megaphone Cleverly was quick to respond. This drop is because of the visa rule changes that I put in place. Labour will try to claim credit for these figures, but they criticised us back then, and now they're simply following our lead. Even though Labour can't take direct credit for this drop, Starmer is using the numbers to reinforce his image as a leader who's serious about controlling immigration. Loudspeaker in a controversial speech, he warned that surging migration could turn Britain into an island of strangers. This sparked backlash, not just from critics, but from within his own party. Senior Labour MP Clive Lewis compared Starmer's rhetoric to Enoch Powell's infamous Rivers of Blood speech, warning, "This kind of language doesn't just alienate communities, it pushes people away from our country." But others argue Starmer is laying the groundwork for a more realistic, pragmatic approach to immigration, reducing numbers without falling into the trap of populist extremes. While a drop in immigration might sound good politically, it comes with serious risks for the UK economy and vital sectors, especially health and social care. Chart with downward trend, for example. Health and care worker visas dropped from 143,900 March 2023 to 2024 to just 26,100 April 2024 to 2025. Speaking head in silhouette Dr. Jane Townsend OBE, head of the Home Care Association, warned. These new restrictions will force more home care providers to shut their doors. Elderly and disabled people will be left without safe care. The IPPR think tank also warned that Starmer's crackdown, if taken too far, could worsen an already critical workforce shortage, especially in care services heavily reliant on foreign workers. With Nigel Farage and Reform UK gaining momentum, Labour increasing the wait for permanent residency from 5 to 10 years, unless significant contribution can be proven. However, Labour still hasn't committed to a specific target for reducing migration. The Home Office estimates these new rules might cut net migration by 100,000 annually by 2029. The public might be surprised. Many expected immigration to keep rising, yet here we are, with the sharpest fall ever recorded. Microphone #Sunder Capwiller of the British Future think tank commented. So Keir Starmer is in the unusual position for a PM of having exceeded expectations on immigration, largely by not reversing conservative measures. He added, "This gives him a real opportunity to pursue a more pragmatic strategy, managing pressure while preserving the benefits of migration, instead of getting trapped in a political bidding war about who can cut more." So, where does this leave Britain? With an aging population, labour shortages, and rising political pressure, immigration will remain a defining issue in the coming years. Will Keir Starmer maintain this balancing act? Or will he be forced to choose between political survival and economic reality? Bullseye, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Is Starmer doing the right thing, or just copying the Tories? Loudspeaker, and don't forget, over 95% of you watch without subscribing. If you value clear, honest, and well-researched political analysis, subscribe now, hit the bell, and help us keep bringing you more of this content. Movie Camera, see you in the next video.